fake. They using my name for clickbait. See, you wanna start fake beef.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. It's a new weirdo every week. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, you already know we just talked about Mena and Safaree back in the click today, you guys. And it looks like Nicki Minaj definitely caught wind of what's going on. Now, I don't know who the hell she was talking about, whether it was either for Mena or Safaree, but she definitely was throwing subliminals. Y'all take a look.
I don't know who needed to hear this, but good for you! Good for you! You see, sometimes you need to leave people them alone. And you see, sometimes when a queen is minding her business, y'all thinks that them why, you understand, getting at the queen convo. Y'all thinks say they want the queen life. I don't know who needed to hear this, but good for you. Good. Lying. Don't go out your way and start harassing people who never said anything about you or to you. Don't care about nothing that's going on with you, but you was being, good for you. Now, to all of my queen them, shout out to you. Blessings on blessings on blessings to you. All of the queens that's, just waiting a karma turn, Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you beg for. Be careful what you want to disrespect other people for having. Hunty, I said I don't know who needs to hear it, but good for you. And I don't.
Now, to be honest, Click, I've never heard her talk about Mena ever, or I've never even heard Mena saying anything bad about Nicki Minaj, so I don't think that message is referred to her. I most definitely think it's referred to Safaree, but y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that. I definitely know that she did speak out about the fact that he did come out to the gag city, and this was her thoughts.
I go to a concert and be completely incognito. I would know how to do it. When people aren't happy, they go out of their way. You see, literally and figuratively. They go out of their way where someone who's minding their business, being at peace. And again, everyone knows how to go to watch anything and be incognito.
Well, Safaree most definitely was not incognito, so I know for a fact that she was definitely talking about him. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, but let's listen to the rest.
I'm a fucking superstar, okay? I ain't filming myself and all this shit, doing fucking TikTok. Like, what the f? But every mother time they bag running low, honey. And if y'all don't get their together, that hiatus is going.
And that is exactly what I said in my last video. I said he is definitely running out of money, allegedly. And this boy do not know what he wants to do with his life. He's not relevant. He's not on Love and Hip Hop. However, he is on the House of Villains. I think this is his second season. If I'm not mistaken, him and Mena met on the House of Villains. And that is when he started his journey on trying to get her. So maybe that will make him relevant all over again. And all this Mena and the domestic violence, all this stuff can be handled properly behind closed doors, because when these kids get older, they definitely gonna see that. in my opinion. But it is funny that she's definitely getting a good key out of this. Y'all let me know if y'all got a key from her when she said good for you, or do y'all feel like she was overreacting and she's being insensitive? Now, click, as promised, I told y'all I was going to keep y'all updated on this Safaree and Mena saga. Now, like I told y'all, he did a whole video on YouTube talking about a story time about his baby mother and how she was basically abusive and how he is not a deadbeat. He's now talking because he can edit and put together last year's Torment together and edit up to make it seem like what he has been doing behind closed doors is valid. This man, by choice, missed his daughter's birthday this year and showed up to his only son's birthday this year empty-handed. Why is it? You have been purposely trying to make me have financial burdens by not doing your part when it comes to the kids, so much so you have went months and months without paying child support until I had to get the actual Department of Child Support to start taking my child support out of your bank account directly. He has been quiet all this time because the truth of it is he couldn't deny any of the truth of it. Click, she then said this all happened in 2023. This so-called restraining order he's talking about he tried to get was in 2024 and very out of the blue, and that was after his attempt to try and get back with me in May of 2024. The sick part about it is that the videos he's posting was all in 2023, and one of me being enraged was because he violated my body. I wanted answers on why he would put my health in jeopardy, but he's not admitting that part. He's also not admitting that he had to drop his fake restraining order attempt because of all the evidence I had, which I have not posted yet, was in my home, begging me in front of our kids on his knees, literally in front of our kids, to take him back. That evidence proof alone would have caused him losing the entire case. Now, it's clear that she opening up that he may have allegedly gave her an STD, because obviously that is something that makes you want to explode and put your hands on somebody. Not saying that is right, but he also didn't put the backstory as to why she was flipping out on him in front of those damn kids. But I would always go back to saying it's definitely her fault, because as I always say, okay, a person is only going to do what you allow them to do. And it only takes one time for a person to show you who they truly are. You better believe it, or you'll be in a situation sitting just like this, looking straight dumb, when you could have avoided this mess from the jump. Now, click, she then said, why were you repeatedly coming to my home in May 4th through the 7th, 2024, crying in my Ring camera for me to let you in if you're so traumatized by me? You have been gaslighting me for years, and when I react, you're so quick to make it happen in your home so that you can record me. It isn't ironic anymore. You've been plotting this whole video, which is why all of a sudden now you want to be a YouTuber. Now, click, this is all allegedly because we don't know what's true. All we can go off is by what we see in person, and in the video she definitely was assaulting him, so there's really no excuse. However, I definitely believe that he definitely been gaslighting her, and he did have this plan. I definitely believe that. I believe that this is definitely true, because my thing is, you can't really get her in trouble through courts because she has plenty enough proof to show that you were begging her and that you and her were intimate. So you want to manipulate the scene, and the better way to manipulate the scene is to use your platform, to use that clip, and to just go and run with it. Now he's making a lot of money off that clip. A lot of people are feeling sorry for him, which in general, I definitely feel sorry for anybody who get abused. So I'm not going to ignore the fact that he was being abused in that situation. However, we're not going to ignore the fact of how she felt and what really happened behind closed doors. We're talking about STDs, the constant gaslighting, the fake stuff, trying to act like you want to be with the girl just to manipulate her, to use that footage, get her angry enough to use the footage to make money off of. But this ultimately goes back to me saying, be careful who you sleep with and have children with. It's just very, very important. And a lot of times, think about having fun, the glitz and the glam, the money flowing, because when they first started dealing with each other, he made millions and he was making money, okay? I mean, he had the bag to chase her. He did everything, send gifts, pay for things, trips, all types of things, okay? He went hard to get this girl. And so it is sad and unfortunate, and I do understand where she's coming from. I know how she feels, but at the same time, you have to take accountability, and you can't continue to put yourself in a situation where you are continuously triggered. And once a cheater is always a cheater, okay? And in my opinion, I think both parties definitely need therapy and learn how to deal with each other and learn how to really just keep the intimate side out of the equation and just focus on the children. So hopefully through court, they can figure that out, because getting physical is not the answer. And if you feel like you want to put your hands on that significant other, you definitely need to get out of it. Now, if you guys do care, BlueFace got him a new little play toy, okay? She is out and open on Instagram and even showed text message, a little piece of a text message that basically said, "You know you good with me." I'm pretty sure he said the same thing to Krishan, okay? Now, she did post a screenshot of her talking to him on video, and I'm not sure how recent that is because in my last Click News, I told you guys that he was banned from doing video calls because he had another fan that was twerking for him but naked, okay? Now, Click, this girl is from Blue Girls Club season 5, so they definitely have history. They definitely been intimate before, in my opinion, because, I mean, he slept with almost all the girls that was in that damn house. But she put my favorite person for you. I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but y'all let me know, do y'all think this is definitely going to be official or she's just the pen pal buddy until he get out? And what I do know is he unfollowed Krishan and he followed Jaden Alexis, Lemieux, and Natalie Nunn in the Zeus Network on October 7th. So he may be done with her for now. Speaking of these toxic relationships, let's get straight into DJ Mustard and his ex-wife Chanel. Now, reports say that she will receive $315,000 in spousal support payout and $24,500 monthly child support and divorce settlement. Now, she did get awarded a higher amount for child support, but he went back to make sure that it got lowered. But amid this news, the Neighborhood Talk was able to get a statement from her that was deleted. It says, "Although I wasn't going to say anything, being silent is something I literally fought not to be. This ruling was made back in July. I went to Belize to celebrate right after. Now, the week I turned the car back to its owner, all of my business is in the blog. Of course, I know these things are public info. I got that part. But the fact that I knew you would be so petty to let everyone know you took the car and acted as if my back child support was a payment for the car, it's not. It's just that back child support." She then said, "Playing the silent role while intentionally dragging me through hell for 2 years. You promised you would make divorce hell for me, and you did. I have the text messages still. You made sure your PR team dragged this play each way to make me look bad for 2 years, and you are still doing it. Please leave me alone and stop using me for publicity and record sales." Check the date after he filed in May 2022. He claimed to have cancer to make me stay in the house. I left in July, of course, no cancer. Now, as you guys can see, these are the text messages that he sent to her, and you can see he said a lot, and it definitely looked like a straight narcissist. It says, "I appreciate if you stop trying to gaslight me, you clown AB. Make sure our son don't fall, clown. I ain't bother you not once. Stop effing trying to gaslight me. I promise to God you can do all the ignoring you want, but I ain't gonna say it again. Stop trying to purposely F with me. Leave me alone. I ain't bothering you. I would never hit your evil A. If my son was answering his phone, you the last person I want to hit. Please just stop trying to get under my skin. I don't need that. You didn't have to even answer. Just relay the message and move on with all that thumbs up is just the F with me. Clown-ish. I swear to God, if I really have this I'ma make you eat this devil ass. I'ma make you feel all this Watch. Who the do that to someone that could have cancer? Evil ass God gonna have his way. Evil ass B and God in the same sentence is crazy work. Moral of the story, Click, be careful who y'all have children with, because these dudes out here be trying to front for the gram, front for everybody on social media, but behind closed doors, they definitely narcissists, and they definitely forget who they were before they became who they are. And this girl stuck beside him before he had a dime. So the way that he treating this girl and then having another mistress and then getting the girl pregnant and engaged to the girl, like, you know, it's just a sad situation regardless if he got cancer or not. Okay, he said he didn't or whatever, but you could tell he used that as a way to try to get her to stay, but that ain't none of my business. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this. I'd love to know your thoughts. That is all I got for this Click News. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you, just know that I love you. Make sure you guys hit that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and turn that post notification bell on so you could be notified when I drop the Click News. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. Bye.